Eek.
I don't know what I want to do with the 2 axes.
We got a new setup, guys. This looks so cool. I spent the whole day setting this entire thing up. Yeah, this is all Will actually. Guys, check this out. Look at how cool this is back here. So now that's like, this is like the entrance where we walk. I don't know where the focus is. Sorry if it's off. And then we got this banner right here, and we moved the table. We didn't. I say we. Will moved the Will moved the bench. Will hung the new banner. This is where the old one was. This is where the table used to be. That's now the couch, little living room space that we have. And, oh, this is also new. Dude, there's so much new stuff in the office. Okay.
This is Will's TV.
This is Will's TV, he brought it. We have a console coming. We're adding a console to the office here. In the next video, we will explain why we added a console here and talk about more stuff like that. That's the next video.
Oh yeah.
But before that, we also have to look up who's on the Notification Nation today. People be waiting for us to post videos these days because we don't post as much anymore, so yeah.
Well,
who's on the Notification Nation?
take one guess.
Is it C-Day?
It's C-Day.
C-Day! What's going on, Scott? Welcome, well not welcome, you're in the Notification Nation. You know who you are.
Yeah, he says, yo, first comment, happy to see another vlog. Thanks for the content, T, Steve, and Will.
Yeah! Yes!
Oh, hold on, we might have to do an additional shout out. I almost forgot.
Uh-oh, why? Oh, a shout out to the last, wait.
Yeah, because we had the last video. We didn't do...
Oh, alright, we got one more notification. Anyway, I'll tell you guys how this works. If you want to get a shout out from us, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and comment down below. Boom, done. First person to do it, by the way, is who we shout out on every video.
On your Pro Zenyatta controller layout.
Yep. So we missed it on the last one, so we're making up for lost time.
Farts.
This guy takes forever.
It was Mr. Gamerman 94.
There it is. Shout out to Mr. Gamerman 94.
He says first try.
There it is.
He also claims he'll be first every day to keep his streak going.
Well, he wasn't. Sorry, Mr. Gamer.
You tried. We appreciate the effort.
Alright, let's get to the actual video today. This will have to do.
That does look kind of cool.
Alright, so today's video is, it's about the CEO of Kontrol Freeks. Did I even tell you this story?
What about the CEO of Kontrol Freeks?
It's something that happened down in MLG MLG Anaheim. It's close enough, close enough. MLG Atlanta, MLG Anaheim. I'm there with Steve Ford, CMO of Trigger Devils, and we had an awesome crew there, by the way. I mean, I don't think I really did like kind of a post, any type of post talking about the trip, but we had just a phenomenal trip. We really killed it, and just super proud of the team. Anyway, and I guess before I even get into this, you should know that I have kind of a talking relationship with the CEO of Kontrol Freeks. His name is Ashish, very nice guy. I've never met him though. I mean, I just kind of seem to miss the guy every time I'm in the same city as him. Anyway, trip's over, trip's done. Wasn't even thinking about Kontrol Freeks at all. We check out of our place, and me and Steve Ford, the CMO of Trigger Devils, we head to the airport 5 in the morning, okay guys? We didn't sleep all weekend. We get through security at the airport, and we're in the terminal. We're about an hour or so early for our flight in the terminal, so we have to wait around a little bit. We're at LAX. We saw Rafi in the terminal, Rafi from the league, so you can pop a picture of Rafi up here. So he just walked right past us. He's on the phone, just totally normal looking dude. He kind of looked like a hobo a little bit, but it's interesting to see people like that just casually walking around. But it kind of caught my mind. It got my mind thinking like, oh, we might run into some other people here. And so I go to like fill up a water bottle or something, or run to the bathroom. And as I do that, I pass someone who appears to be Ashish, the CEO of Kontrol Freeks. And I think, well, it's possible. I don't know that he's not here in Anaheim. I've only talked to him on the phone and stuff. I've never met him face to face. I've only seen pictures of him. And the pictures that I think I've seen are relatively old, so it would be hard for me to really 100% gauge. I run to the bathroom. I catch another glimpse of him as he's washing his hands in the bathroom, and I'm like, oh man, I think that really might be. And so when I get back to Steve, I'm like, hey Steve, I think I just saw the CEO of Kontrol Freeks. And he's like, no way, that would be weird if that happened because of where we are, and it just doesn't make sense. Like, well, why would he be in this same terminal as us, being that we didn't even see him at the event? But you guys know what I'm like. I can't, like, let something go. You know that about me, Will, right?
Oh, for sure.
So I'm like, hey, maybe I should just go approach this guy and ask him. And Steve was like, don't do that. Please don't do that. And I was like, well, what do we have to lose? And he's like, it's really probably not him. And so I was like, all right, well, let's do the smart thing. We'll like find a picture of him online, and I'll be like, Steve, this is who it is. You compare to the person who's here in the airport. And so I pull up a picture of Ashish, and I'm like, here you go. What do you think, Steve? And Steve's like, that is not him. Steve just flat out says, that's not him. And I was like, I can see why you would say that, but this is like an old photo, and maybe I don't know, maybe you know, people change as they get older, they look different. So I mean, for a moment I was like, it's probably not him. But then, like, I think the doubt started creeping back in, and I was like, what if it is him? And what if we're in this airport, and what if I just like passed up an opportunity to just meet him and show him what we're all about? And so I was hemming and hawing about it a little bit longer, and I said to Steve, well, what if, I mean, I was like, they're from Atlanta. If he was flying, he would be flying to Atlanta, not Boston, which is where we were going. What if there's a flight in this terminal going to Atlanta? Then it's probably him. But at this point we're thinking, no, it's probably not him, so why would there be a flight to Atlanta? Well, guess what? The flight next to us, the flight literally at the gate next to Boston, I look up at the board and it says, what city?
Atlanta.
Atlanta. And I knew at that moment, I knew I was right and Steve was wrong. So what do? I drop my stuff. I'm like, you need to watch out, Steve. You need to watch out for my suitcase real quick. I'm going to go introduce myself to Ashish. I walk right up to this guy. I'm like confident as hell. Walk right up to him. Hey, is your name Ashish? No. This guy just goes, no. And I was like, okay, sorry about that. Got you mixed up with someone else. And I walked away. And his voice, I could tell because I talked to Ashish. His voice was way different, way different. So that just happened to be a flight going to Atlanta. Apparently. Like, what's the odds of that? And so it wasn't him, and I haven't met him still, but that's not that big of a deal. But mostly we ran into Rafi, which was cool. Maybe I should have gone and approached him instead. In any event, I hope you guys enjoyed this little story of Trigger Devils, our climb to success and fame. These funny little anecdotes happen throughout time, throughout our journey, and I really enjoy sharing them with you. It's fun to tell you kind of some of the goofy stuff that happens. Like me walking up to perfect strangers and them not knowing what the hell I'm talking about. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like the hustle and the grind, hit the like button. And yeah, thank you guys for watching and supporting our wonderful little business here and all the changes to the office. Thank you, Will, for doing them.
You're welcome. I'm cool. I did it.
All right, next video we are doing is going to be a good one. It's going to be an interesting one. So we'll talk about why.
Next time.
Next time we will talk about why that gaming console station's getting set up. Until then, bye. Bye, guys.
Don't forget to film yourself turning off the camera.
Oh, yeah. All right, bye, guys.